Namaste, Witchlings. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. Whoop. Oh, shoot. I have a suggestion for you, Star Paws, but I need to get in touch with the Munchkin. Hello, Medi. Star Paws, my middle child was learning Japanese through an app, and it's a really effective app. They were doing really, really, really awesome with it. I just cannot remember which one it is. I will scream at them and let you know. What am I? I am a human being. All right, y'all. We're going to repeat our digital housekeeping and say, please be respectful in my chat, elsewise Arnold and the mods will find you at the Banhammer. No, it was not Duolingo. All right. All right, y'all. So, zoomy, zoomy, zoom, zoom, zoom. We have an interesting birthday today. Today is a historical birthday. Today is Rosalind Franklin's birthday. And on her birthday, we honor her as a true pioneer. Her scientific vision revealed the structure of life itself. She was the first person to be able to get a picture of the double helix of a DNA strand. So may her legacy remind us that women's voices and knowledge are definitely powerful. All right, so that is our birthday, and we are going to light our candle today to be a beacon of hope and light for those who have lost their way and are wandering aimlessly. With the lighting of my candle, our circle is closed. We invite the ancestors to join us. Please. No, it is the birthday of Rosalind Franklin, who, she was the first person to be able to get a picture of the double helix DNA strand. And because she was a woman in science at that particular time in history, her name was mostly left off of everything. And the four men who stole her work were awarded the Nobel Prize in Science 4 months after she passed, and because the award cannot be given posthumously, she was not ever honored, and they mentioned her briefly in passing in their speeches. I am all about empowering women here. Hello, toy trains. What the fluff? Okay, dude, you have the same name as somebody I know, and you are definitely not him. And I was not complaining. I was simply stating fact that her name was left out of all of the research, even though she was the one who did most of the really hard work to acquire that picture. Hello, fuzzy butts. All right, y'all. Welcome, one and all, my witchlings, to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where we're reading the cards, taking care of ourselves, and having a hell of a lot of fun while we do it. Thank you. I have the matching tapestry on my altar over there. All right, so let's go grab our favorite crystal. What am I going to play with today? You know what? I'm going to grab my garnet. Garnet palm stone, my birthstone. So go grab your favorite crystal, light your favorite incense or candle for that incense, or what the fluff did I just say? Light your favorite candle or incense for that aromatherapy. Cozy up with your cup of coffee or tea if that's your brew. And please get ready to hear today's message. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing for your daily doses of divination. Hit the bell so you know when we are live and posting. All right. Now I can move the candle back over where it belongs. Moved it so I could grab my garnet. All right, y'all. I'm going to take a sip. And we're going to get going. Well, sort of. I'm probably going to end up moving to a Dr. Pepper while we're doing this, too. And now, thank you, new subscribers. Oh, thank you, Death of Ego. That is so cool of you. So, I have a couple of things to shout at you about. Number one, if you are local to the Seattle area, particularly local to the Snoqualmie Valley, we're about a half hour east. I am facilitating a yoga class in the park on Friday evenings. Yes, I will be there tonight. Guided meditations on Tuesday and Saturday, weather allowing, of course. And unfortunately, this Saturday's is not going to happen. I have a family wedding. Not missing that. So, if you are interested in joining us here, the information is available on my website under the book tab. Thank you, Jan. All right, so go check out the website, the book tab. That's where you can sign up to join me. It is completely free, by the way. I am not charging for these. All right, so that is that. There's the website, yogawithdylin.com. Hello, Angelica. All right. I do have a set of 4-year-old twins. So, holidays. Holidays. I am so not a Megamite. All right, y'all. We have some holidays today. Today's holidays are National Get Gnarly Day, Health and Happiness with Hypnosis Day, and Hire a Veteran Day. Let's talk. So, National Get Gnarly Day is, well, this is a day to embrace your wild side. So get messy, climb that mountain, try that challenging pose, try doing crow pose today, and just let your untamed, powerful magic shine. Be unapologetically, gnarlyly you. Next, it is Health and Happiness with Hypnosis Day. So today we honor the power of the subconscious. Like guided meditation or trance work, hypnosis is a tool for profound healing and self-discovery. Your mind is your greatest magical tool, so use it to cultivate the happiness you deserve. However, I do need to make one little caveat there and remind everyone that not everyone is hypnotizable. I am not. Found this out about 20 years ago. And then it is Hire a Veteran Day. Now, as a service-connected disabled vet, today is a personal holiday. We veterans bring resilience, leadership, and some very unique skills to the table. Hiring us is not charity. It is definitely an investment in a dedicated and capable workforce. We add strength through our diversity, and please honor our service with real opportunities and living fucking wages. Just saying. Okay, so hypnosis isn't controlling your mind. Hypnosis is getting you relaxed and into a state where your subconscious is more accepting to suggestion. You're more open to suggestion. And they just gently urge you to change your thought patterns. But something the Mythbusters proved years ago, there is no way in holy Hades that someone could hypnotize you to do anything that you would not do if you were conscious. Okay. It's all good. It's very common for people to think what you are because of the old stereotype of the hypnotist on the cruise making people come up on the stage and, act like a chicken or whatnot. So I really enjoy being able to spread knowledge. I love to teach. That is one of the biggest reasons I became a yoga instructor, was so I could teach and reach people. Okay, now, shall we move on to our oracle cards? For yeah. All right. So, first oracle card today is Unresolved Issues, following Detour, and last but not least, the feelings are mutual. So our cards tell a very distinct story today. And they are saying that our past unresolved issues are forcing us to take a detour on our path. Acknowledge that, the feelings are mutual with another person. This shared energy is your key right now. Speak your truth to clear this blockage and move forward with or without that person. All right, now, what about the tarot cards? So, we're starting with the Page of Cups, who is a young, witty, creative person who either needs some constructive criticism or is saying that you need the constructive criticism. Next, we have my all-time favorite tarot card. We have the Tower. We have the Tower. Shake up, disruptive influences, misunderstandings, chaos, which could mean severing some ties or a potential bankruptcy. Don't want to think about that. Finally, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, which says there are some delays in attaining our goals and you need to be more realistic in your desires. So, what do all three of these cards say? Well, the gentle Page of Cups offers a new emotional truth or a creative spark. Listen to it, because it's about to trigger the Tower, a necessary sudden upheaval of a structure built on a weak foundation. This leads you to the Nine of Cups reversed, revealing that what you thought was your ultimate wish was not leaving you fulfilled. All right. Oh, so let's pull all 6 cards together here, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right. So, the universe is giving us some very direct energy to work with today. Our foundation is set by the Oracle, which points to significant spiritual housekeeping. The cards Unresolved Issues and Detour showing up together tell us that something from the past is actively blocking our path forward, which is forcing us onto an unplanned route. This crucial piece of this puzzle is the final Oracle card, The Feelings Are Mutual. This confirms the issue involves another person, and the unspoken emotions or tensions you're feeling are absolutely being reciprocated. This shared energy is the source of the blockage that must be addressed. Do you have an ex-partner that, you haven't quite cut all those ties with? The tarot then shows us exactly how the situation is unfolding. A tender Page of Cups appears, bringing a new intuitive emotional message, perhaps an offer of peace, a vulnerable feeling, or a creative idea that holds the kernel of truth. While gentle, this message is the catalyst for the explosive energy of the Tower. It is the truth that will bring a necessary sudden and foundation-shattering collapse of a situation built on a false premise. Do not fear this upheaval. It is a profound blessing as revealed by the Nine of Cups reversed. This final card shows that the reality being torn down, the wish you thought you wanted, was actually the source of your dissatisfaction, disappointment, and unhappiness. The universe is demolishing what no longer serves you to make space for a dream that will bring true and authentic joy. Wow, y'all. They are screaming at us today, aren't they? There we go. So, what do you guys think of all of that? Hoo boy. Thank you, Dylan Dog. Amniocentesis. All right. First thing I noticed in the comments here, but amniocentesis is when they take a needle about yay long for a pregnant woman and they jab it into her belly. It's also, about yay big. Well, not quite that. It's about that big around. They jab it into her belly so that they can get through her belly, her uterus, and the amniotic sac. The placenta. There we go. And through the placenta and the amniotic sac, and they remove some of the amniotic fluid. I cannot now remember if they hit the baby or not. I don't think so. See you later, Star Paws. And they pull some of that so that they can test it, and an amniocentesis tests for Tay-Sachs. It confirms gender and a couple of other birth defects like Down syndrome, and I cannot remember the third big one that it tests for. So I know about all of this because the spawn, we were not 100% sure of conception date. And so they wanted to test to make sure that, he was going to be okay. And yeah, he's fine. He was born with hip dysplasia, but other than that, and asthma, but other than that, he's pretty healthy and doing pretty good and rapidly approaching being 22. All right, y'all. Boop, boop, boom. I kind of want to get the baby, the playpen removed, but that would require surgery on the abdomen, and I've been told that would be a bad idea. All right, so shall we do Namaste and self-compassion now? All right. Oh, that's right. Namaste, my love. Yes. Yes, Raven, end of August. So we have our frickin' gnats. We have our Namaste. Namaste is telling us to do some conscious breathing. Remind yourself to breathe throughout the day. That's always good advice, honestly. Do you find yourself holding your breath or holding tension anywhere in your body, for example, your stomach or your shoulders, when you are stressed, focused, or irritated? Well, focused breathing, especially when directed to these tense areas, will promote peace of mind and healing. Start with deep breaths into your chest, then into your stomach, then release. Next, imagine your breath flowing from the sky into the top of your head, to and through any areas of tension, and down to the bottom of your feet into the earth. Imagine the opposite when exhaling, that it comes up through the earth and you exhale into the sky. Conscious breathing is a wonderful stress reliever and can be used throughout the day anytime you notice suspended breaths, tension, a negative thought, or just because. All right. Hello, Johns. All right. Now we are going to check in and say hi. Okay. It's a little more detail than we really need to see in the chat, Christopher, but that's okay. We're happy for you. Dimitri, hello. Self-compassion. Self-compassion is reminding us to stay in the present moment today. We all think happiness is something that will come later when conditions in our lives are better. For 5 breaths. Let go of any thought about the future and see if there is happiness to be found in the present. I don't have a furry child in my lap. That would make me much happier. I do have a tookers. I have a tookers, though. So. Yeah, we try to keep it PG-13. Friday's going pretty well. Come here, you. You want to come say hi? Yeah. I haven't had you come say hi in a while. Come over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, you gotta come over here, baby. Come here. There you go. Now come up. Come here. Lap. Good boy. Oh, no. I gotta get him to come up. Come here, baby. You are being... Oh, you come here. I can't pick you up, dude. All right, come here. Get up in my lap. You know you want to. There you go. Come on. Come here. He is not wanting to come say hi. Oh, there he is. Now you can see the baby. This is Tookers. This is our Tookers. He's a good boy. Now. Yes. So, I want to remind you, Raven said this in the chat earlier. If you are in the Seattle metro area, Sunday, August 3rd, we will be reading tarot cards at the Pacific Northwest Witches Market Llamas Festival. It is free. It is fun. It is pet friendly. It is child friendly. Oh, he's too hot. My poor Alaskan puppy is not dealing well with this 80 and 90 degree weather. Are you, baby? Poor boy. And, well, his sister has been picking on him recently. A lot. Hasn't she? Yeah. So, Llamas, Sunday, August 3rd, from noon to 6 p.m., there will be a bonfire on the beach at 6:30. Come have fun. All right. Okay, Mommy, gotta get back to work, baby. Come on. Don't let me run over your paw. Oh, I know. Oh, I said hi and now you want to be in my lap all the time. All right, fine. All right, who is today's goddess? Shall we talk goddesses? Today's goddess is Tama Yorime. I'm butchering her name and I apologize. She is an ancient Japanese sea goddess who governs all moving water sources as well as matters of health and childbirth. Her influence extends to ensuring safe and speedy deliveries for pregnant women by watching over the birth waters. Weren't we just talking about the amniotic fluid? We were. The themes associated with her are cleansing, health, children, and water, with her primary symbol being moving water or salt water. She is a benevolent deity whose power is sought for healing and purification from illnesses. To honor her and seek her aid, one can adapt a Japanese custom for dispelling sickness. This involves rubbing a piece of paper previously left on your altar on an afflicted area of the body. The paper is then either dropped into moving water or burned to carry away the ailment. Moving water can involve dropping it in the toilet and flushing it, just so you know. Alternatively, soaking in an Epsom salt bath while stirring the water counterclockwise to draw in health or clockwise to banish maladies is another way to connect with her. For a quicker ritual, this is real easy. Small pinch of salt, add to your beverage and stirred in either the clockwise to draw in your health or clockwise to banish the ick. While reciting an invocation to internalize her healing energy. If you want the invocation, I can get it to you. It is part of the book I stole this from. All right, so that is today's goddess. I said clockwise twice. Oh, dear Lord and Lady. If you're in the bath, you want to stir clockwise to bring good health in, counterclockwise to banish ill health. Oh, dear Lord. And I'm backwards to you guys. I am having a moment. It is Friday. Let's move on to Zen. Ooh. We have some fun Zen today. All right. We are starting with a quote from Socrates. Those who want the fewest things are nearest to the gods. And then we have some Zen vocabulary. So let's learn some Sanskrit. I actually know all of these too. Well, all but one. So first we have Dharma. Does anybody else remember the old TV show Dharma and Greg? This is where she got her name. Dharma is cosmic law, secular law, the teaching of the Buddha, the way, the general state of affairs, and it is a central concept of Buddhism. Karma. Karma is the Buddhist universal law of cause and effect, meaning what you do in this life, you are either rewarded for or you are punished for in your next life. So, it doesn't happen immediately, as much as we wish. Nirvana. Not Kurt Cobain's band, but the ultimate goal of Buddhism. Freedom from karma, extinction of all craving, and the realization of the true nature of the mind. And then finally we have Tao, which is the way, the source of reality, the truth, and the ultimate principle. I thought you guys... Excuse me, coffee just tried to attack. And that is our mode of Zen for today. Hurrah! Huzzah! Hola, Gabriel. All right. Yes, I do read the quotes, or the chat. Just when I'm in the middle of a particular section, he hides the chat from me. Otherwise, I will get completely distracted by what you guys are saying, and I will never get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. That is part of why we have our Sunday coffee and cues, when I can just sit here and chit-chat with everybody with no real... agenda. Thank you. The heat is getting to my brain, and it is not firing on all syllables these days. All right. Yeah. I have a script for each segment. And yeah, if I don't stick to it, either I confuse the hell out of myself, everybody who's listening, all of the above, or we just go completely off the rails and get nothing accomplished for the day. I'm ADHD and autistic, so... Oh, cool. Well, we have Tookers, who you just saw. No baby mans. No sergeant today. We have a little pupper. And then we have another big doggo who is absolutely thrilled to have Tookers living with us. She is Pitbull Malamute. And she is the smartest dumb blonde I have ever met. And then... we have the furry overlord, who is a 20-pound black cat. He is my baby. I love him to bits. Do I believe in God and or Satan? I believe the Christian God exists. I believe that Jesus was a wise man, a teacher, and a healer. I also believe he was a rabbi. But currently at this point in time, the Christian God and I are not on speaking terms. And my priest from the church that I was baptized into thoroughly encouraged me to follow my own path. And I will be honest, he is the reason that the Christian God and I are no longer on speaking terms. And Kitjat. I kind of do remember your name. It's a rather unique one. All right. I am going to extinguish candle. And then we can get back to chit-chat. All right, Witchlings, it is time to wrap up. So, as we extinguish our candle, we open our circle and extend our gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us here today. All right, y'all. That's the end of the coffee, so I guess I should wrap up and get going so I can go make more. Also, please, y'all. There are a couple of polls up in the YouTube community because we are considering doing a couple of more streams or some other stuff during the week. So go check out the polls. There is a good chance that we're going to take our daily draw and we're going to tweak things a little bit, and we're going to have the daily draw on self-care for the first like half hour, and then we're going to kind of switch formats a little bit and move on to chit chat like this. Thank you, Mafioso, but that's what the spawn is for when he is home. Which, why did I go to look at a non-existent watch? Which should happen, he's getting off work in about 20 minutes. So I'll be good. I thank you all. I am so grateful. So let's please get out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is so much hateness and darkness. Can we please be beacons of light for the people who are stumbling in the darkness lost? Then, make sure you tell your loved ones, human, scaly, furry, or feathered, that you love them beyond words, because you do not know how long you have with them, and I can tell you from experience that particular phone call sucks. And then, if you have been here from the beginning and you're still here with me, even if you came in midstream, I am so grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Can we please attempt to appease the algorithm gods by leaving a comment of 7 words or more? I asked you at the beginning to tell me your favorite, or tell you to go grab your favorite crystal. So tell me what your favorite crystal is. Tell me your favorite coffee order. That works. Tell me your coffee order, your favorite candle scent or incense scent. Just chit chat with me. Or if you don't want to think, Panic at the Disco has some inspiration. Hey, look, I made it. Yay. Otherwise, get out there, touch some grass, have a fantabulously wonderful day filled with magic and joy. And always, always, always remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here, even if you haven't figured it out yet. I love you guys to bits. Have a fantabulously wonderful day. Namaste, my witchlings. Your subscription ensures you never miss a moment of mystical insight, especially if you ring that bell, for a deeper dive into exclusive content, behind-the-scenes glimpses, bonus blog posts, monthly rituals, and my weekly yoga classes. Consider popping over to Patreon and joining the coven there. If you're feeling particularly generous, a virtual coffee is always appreciated. This Gen X witch, raised on 80s vibes, thrives on caffeine and a dash of well-placed sarcasm. Are you seeking personalized guidance? Well, in that case, visit yogawithdyliden.com to schedule a one-on-one yoga session where we can work together to restore balance and alignment to your mind, body, and spirit. I'm honored to craft meaningful rituals and services for all life's milestones. House blessings, cleansings, spiritual life coaching, and personalized tarot and pendulum readings are also available. Check out those offerings at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another episode, Monday through Saturday, same bet time, same bet channel, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And there's even more enchantment to weave into your week. Join me for our weekly rituals. Sundays, let's all gather around the cauldron for coffee and cues with Di the Yoga Witch at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. Bring your favorite brew and we'll delve into the mystical and the everyday, answering your questions and sharing the witchy wisdom I've gathered over the last 3 decades. Thursdays, tune into Di the Yoga Witch podcast for a fusion of yoga and witchcraft designed to inspire and uplift. Friday and Saturday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Seattle time, we offer some unique experiences. Fridays are for relaxation and inner connection. We zen our way into the weekend and unwind with guided meditation or yoga nidra asana, tapping into your inner magic and bringing that magical life into your yoga practice. Saturday evenings, brace yourself for Bitch and Witch Angry Veteran Rants. I will be tackling current events that spark my passionate opinions, offering perspectives and suggestions for positive change.